listening to 106.9 Twat FM. Streaming to you from Rat House Productions over at rathouse.net. That's RATTHAUS.net. And it's time for the world according to Fear and MDI.
Welcome to the world according to Fear and MDI. I am your host, Fear, and as always, my gorgeous wife and co-host, MDI. How you doing?
I am well, thank you.
You're not talking nearly loud enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be loud.
There you go.
You usually tell me not to be loud. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. We are at the point where I think we need a new board.
And microphones too, maybe.
Everything is fucking dying. But we've been doing this since 2013, so it's due for an upgrade.
That's true. Our microphones are old. That is true.
Everything's old.
Well, yeah.
Because, we got this all probably 2013, 2014. Because we didn't record long without it. I don't know. They're just slowly dying, and I have no idea. Maybe any audio people that are listening, maybe give me a shout. And I'll kind of describe what's going on. But I got a feeling it's old, needs to be replaced. But what is up, Twat Nation? It's unfortunately, it's been a while since I hear my head up high. If you go over to youtube.com/twatfm, we've got a bunch of shit that we're posting over there as well. You can catch us on TikTok, which I did a video. We do this thing. It started out, it started out maybe on TikTok, but it ended up being more of a YouTube thing. Anyway, whenever we're gaming or playing video games or whatever, like I'll randomly feed the kids random ass shit.
I think you started doing that before you had TikTok. But I can't remember now.
Yeah,
actually,
maybe.
Because our first TikTok was deleted. Thank you very much, TikTok, you dicks.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Exactly what we did to start with TikTok because we can't go back for reference, right?
Well, no, and it doesn't matter. Fuck TikTok. I mean, I'm on it and I'm doing my best on it, but
we like
at the same time,
fuck you.
The fact that you can go on there, you can see guys wiggling their dicks, you can see pretty much naked chicks, but you can't smoke a joint. You can
blow smoke even. Yeah,
you can't blow smoke. You can't unless you pretend it's a cigar or something. You can't do any of that shit. It's very fucking irritating.
A vape stick. You can't show anything.
Yeah, so whatever. Fuck them. But I'm joining Truth Social. There you go. I'll send my truths.
Oh, God.
But anyway, yeah, it's a fucking piece of shit, but it sucks. But we are working.
They're not ready for my truths.
No, that's true.
Sorry.
I know. I should just go on there to heckle fucking Republicans.
Heckle all of them, yeah.
You came across a meme that had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then a jar of pickles labeled as turtle
dicks. Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. It's a meme that's been around for a while. I've seen it a few times, but it just happened.
It just resurfaced.
Yeah, it just kind of came back around. Yeah. So then I was like, oh, fuck yeah. So I was like, well, this is perfect time. Logic's in there gaming, so I just
absolutely
went and grabbed it and whatever. It's got almost 40,000 plays.
We happen to have some in the cupboard or whatever. You know. We don't always have pickles. I try, but because everybody except for our daughter likes pickles in the house. But so I try to keep pickles around. But it's hard too because Logic eats them so fast.
Yeah, exactly. So we shot a quick video where essentially I fed him turtle dicks. And it's got almost 40,000 plays now on TikTok, so it's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Go check it out. But yeah, we're also working on a lot of cannabis content, which unfortunately will not be on TikTok. That'll either be on, it will be. It'll be on Instagram or YouTube. Like I said, go subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 400 subs, which we're just trying to get over to that 1,000 hump. We got lots of views. It's just getting people to subscribe. And it's interesting. I've been doing a lot of research on a lot of channels, and that's kind of where it's at now. People don't really subscribe to channels anymore. They just watch videos and go about their business, which is cool.
Which is annoying, but whatever.
Well, yeah,
I get it, I guess.
Yeah, I think
I don't subscribe to anything on YouTube. But mind you, I don't usually. The only time I go on to my YouTube is to watch our kids, when we are streaming.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I watch YouTube all the time, but I watch it on my TV where it's always logged into our Twat FM account. Or is it Canadian Trash Gaming?
No, it's Twat FM.
It is Twat FM. Sorry. So yeah, I'm always I'm always on YouTube, but I'm not in my personal account. I hardly ever use it.
Yeah, and that's what's annoying. So we do have one for Canadian Trash Gaming, but it's so hard to grow one channel, let alone two.
Yes, it is.
Because our channel is a variety channel, there's going to be a ton of different things on there. We've got skits, we've got cooking videos, we've got makeup videos. So it's essentially like 4 or 5 channels in one, which for some people, whoever likes to follow kind of what we do and stuff, is going to be a lot of fun. But for anybody that's specifically looking for gaming videos, then they're like, oh, what the fuck?
I think you have to be to follow our channel and to like be regulars. You have to like fall in love with us, kind of. You know, you have to care about like us as people, but then also like the gamer like stuff, and you know what I mean. Like you have to be interested in stuff we're interested, but also be interested in us as people.
Yeah, exactly. And it is. It's like slowly every day I check the numbers and everything's going up very slowly.
Absolutely.
So yeah, man, if you're listening to this and you got a YouTube channel, go check it out. And yeah, I'm willing to check out your shit if you check out my shit. None of that follow for follow stuff. They don't like that. But if you got good content, I'll definitely subscribe. But yeah, anyway, so that's kind of what's been going on. I think we've talked about our jerk cats. So we've got...
Jerk?
Yeah, so...
They're jerks now?
Yeah, so Princess sleeps with us. And about between 4 and 6...
Yep.
She
decides that it's time for us to be fucking awake.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know if she's just up and she wants to play for a little bit.
Or she's needy all of a sudden during that time.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's because I get up between 3 and 4 to pee, and then she's just like...
kind of awake.
Let's go. Yeah, like, I don't know. But I can't help it. I have to get up to go pee, right?
Yeah. The other day, she was sleeping kind of in my lap, but I'm laying down sort of thing. So, like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. You've probably, you know what I'm talking about, where you kind of lay on your back, but then you put your feet together. So there's kind of like a hole, and that's where animals like to sleep. Anybody that's got an animal. So anyway, she was sleeping in there because I woke up and I felt her there, and I gave her a pet, and then I went to sleep. And then all of a sudden I woke up and caught her mid-air, and like it took me a few seconds to kind of put together exactly what was going on. Because I literally did it while I was sleeping. I just grabbed her and caught her in the air.
Yeah, it's like you woke up and knowing that she was jumping.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I must have like felt her do that little butt shimmy before she...
Or something. Yeah, that thing that cats do before they pounce or jump.
Yeah, so I ended up fucking catching her in midair, and she is an ass. When she's up, she's determined to do shit.
Well, yeah, like... We have a TV on top of our dresser. It's I don't know. It's not a huge TV, but it's like 37 inches or something, and it's fairly new. It's 4K, so like we love it. We want to keep it, you know, in its perfectly new state.
Yeah, well, you don't want to wreck a TV.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter how old it is. You don't want to wreck a TV.
Well, no, but it's also a new TV, so we're like, don't hurt our TV. But she. Wants to be on that dresser.
Well, that's like, just it. It's either that or my side table, or she wants to fuck around in the closet.
Or I have a little built-in makeup table in our bedroom that, well, it's supposed to be a desk, but I use it as a makeup table.
Exactly.
Because that's what I want to use it for. But yeah, and she'll jump up there and start bapping things around, and I'm like, stop it. Or I have a light strip, LED light strips around my mirror, and she'll try to eat them. She tries to chew on them.
Yeah, she's an ass. But either way, she's also...
God, is she adorable.
Oh, sorry. 100%. She's completely worth the drama and the trouble.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, geez, I can't stand how adorable she is.
But it is crazy how, like, once she has it in her mind that she wants to be somewhere, it doesn't matter.
She's determined as fuck.
Because, like... I will get her down, and then she'll try to jump back up. I'll shoo her out of the room. She'll fuck off for a bit.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, as soon as I'm going back to sleep or I put my guard down, she is back on that fucking thing.
The few minutes she goes like away, she's plotting and planning of how to fucking win the next round.
Well, yeah, she's like, go to sleep, fat man. Just wait.
Exactly. Get comfortable.
Don't you fucking worry about it.
Sorry, you told me to be loud.
No, it's fine. Anyway, so then, so she's very vindictive, and this has kind of been the battle that
she
we've been
really
going on.
is. She's so sweet, but also such a little bitch.
But yeah, and then the note is I caught her midair and we are currently fighting, which is an ongoing process. And,
yeah, it's like you're in a battle with her almost every night.
Yeah, and I said her and I fight more than me and my wife.
Oh, absolutely.
And yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, because I'm not a determined little bitch who's just like, fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's very, very interesting. Another thing, I don't know. Do you have anything cat related?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, go cats. You go ahead.
Go cats. So we have 3 cats. Princess, her name is Cassie. We call her Princess because it's her attitude.
Yeah.
Onyx, they're twins. They were born just the 2 of them in one litter. And then we have Sully, who is a couple months older than them, so he's bigger than them, and he's goddamn gorgeous. But anyway, so Princess she's a princess. So we have this little condo that they can lay in, and we call it a condo. It looks like a little cat condo, and whenever the dogs get too close, sometimes she'll bap at them.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because my note is Vinny in Princess's space. So like anytime he gets close to the condo, she'll like just give him a little, and she's sweet. She never uses claws.
Yeah.
Like even on us, like if we pick her up and she doesn't want to be like held or anything, because she's long hair, we brush her as well. And sometimes she's not in the mood. She's only about 6.5 months old too. So she's full of spunk and piss and vinegar, right? As they get older, they calm down. They're more apt to lay still for you to brush them and stuff. But yeah, now she's just like, fuck you, I don't want it. But yeah, so anyway, we're trying to teach them not to play fight so much with Vinny, our older dog, because he's 11 and a half years old. He's pretty much totally deaf, and he is going blind because we can see that he's getting cataracts, and also like we've noticed he has difficulty seeing things sometimes. So we're trying to teach the cats not to like bap Vinny too much. Like nicely bap, okay, sure, but like be nice to the old man is what we're trying to teach the cats.
He can't hear, he can barely see. It's like fighting an infant.
Well, yeah, and he's just such a sweetheart at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So that's my note, and it was just funny because he was so off put by, like, hey, I just want to walk around this area, like fuck you. And I think at the time, if I remember correctly, it was Vinny was trying to get something like we had tossed for him, like a snack or something, a goldfish cracker or something like that, if you will. And it just happened to go too close to Princess, and then she was like, bap, bap, bap. And the look on his face, it's amazing. It's so funny. And he turns and looks at you like, did you see she hit me?
Yeah. What happened? This is elder abuse.
Right? Like, it's so funny. But yeah, so Princess is, well, her attitude gives her that title, but also she is one of the most gorgeous cats I've ever seen. Like long hair, calico, beautiful golden eyes, and I put her in a contest last week.
Yeah, I was gonna say normally we would say biased, but this is non-biased at this point,
right? And she won. I got a text.
The people have spoken
on Friday that she has won, and she will be in a book that is a pet appreciation book, but it's so it's a picture book, but it must be teaching how to read in some way, because there's an adult version and a children version. So the children version must be like,
this is cat. Cat is brown.
Like she might be a calico cat in that, in that book or something, for children. But like, I don't know. Part of me, so here's the
scam
is you have to pay $15 per book. But then they also, like, we get to pre-order it, so we'll get it before anyone else. And, like, it's just, like, okay, so, yay, she won a contest.
Yeah.
But also...
So she wins a contest, but we still have to pay for it.
And she's gonna, like, the picture that I submitted is going to be in that book, which is really cool. And it's going to be published in... all of North America, I'm pretty sure.
Allegedly.
Maybe just Canada, but who cares? Either way. But yeah, I'm assuming probably most of the sales will just be people that pets are in the book.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing. That's
right?
why that's the setup for this.
Exactly. But at the same time, maybe it'll end up in libraries and kids will see it, or I don't know. It's kind of cool that she will be in this book, but at the same time, like,
well, and that's
she won a contest, but it'll cost me $15 if I want a copy of the book,
yeah,
and $30 if I want both.
that's assuming that there actually is a book and you're not just giving
and
it
it's not
to
just a total scam.
Yeah. Because this happened
the
to me.
website looked totally legit and everything, though. When I clicked on the links and everything, it looked really, like, it looked pretty cool. But
I thought I had a job for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how legit their website looked like.
That's true. Sorry about
So that's just what I'm saying. So this happened to me back, I think, in college, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And so back in the day, I used to write a lot of poems and stuff like that. And I'm gonna get back into it. That's so. Part of what we're doing right now is we're starting to plan ahead because life just keeps knocking us down.
We need to plan ahead and try to stick to a schedule more. It'll keep the structure, I think, will be good for us to keep us going. And we get stuck in ruts so easily. So I think, a schedule, something to look forward to, something to aim for, things like that, I think are good. Like, and I agree. I really want to start scheduling guests on our show, and I'm totally open to being guests on anyone else's show. So if you're hearing this, you have a podcast and you want to have us as guests, us together, let's go. We'll do it.
Yeah, for sure. So that is 100% what's going on.
Hit us up.
Back to, yeah. And so after this, now that we're back and we're going to sit down and actually fucking put some effort into this, I'm going to reach out to a bunch of pods and we're going to set stuff up. And even not just podcasts, but I'm going to get some other guests and shit on just so we can.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
Because I feel like a lot of times lately it's just kind of been us like, hey,
chit-chatting.
guys, this is what's happened. No, and which is fine. But I think if we start adding a little bit more people, that add a little bit more dynamic to it. But back to what I was talking about. We were talking. So in college, I used to write a lot and I want to get back to it. But back in the day, I wrote this poem and submitted it to this contest, and it I don't know if it won the contest, but it won the eligibility to be in this book with all these other poets and blah blah blah. But it was like $75 for the book and blah blah blah. And so it was pretty much the same sort of
scam. Yeah.
And I didn't know, and at the time I'm like, one, I'm in college, so I really don't have the money for it.
Yeah, 22 years old.
And two,
20, sorry.
Even back then I was like, I don't believe this. I'm sure I'm a decent writer, but I think this is a scam. So anyway, so when this came up, my spidey senses started tingling, and I'm like, I don't think so. Because as cool as it is, chances are you'll pay somebody the money, no book will ever come, and nothing will ever happen of it. Although it would be dope.
Are you ready for this confession?
I don't know if anybody's ready. Okay. Maybe if this is going to be a reoccurring bit, I think I'll have to get some music for it or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. We've had enough dead air. You can add music in there while you're trying to take pictures of the cat.
For sure.
Okay, so this is the first one I have from the end of March. I threw up giving my boyfriend a blowjay and pissed his bed twice, and he still wants to be with me. That is how you know if a man is for real in love with you.
Good God.
There's no grammar, no punctuation, and no.
Oh yeah, no, we're reading it as is.
Yeah. Well, no, I.
Oh, you added some?
Well, no, yeah, like
I threw up giving him a blowjay.
No, it says blowjay, but I I added periods and commas where they should have been. I
Okay.
didn't just read it.
Kind of sounded like she's willing to add periods and shit in there too.
Right?
Bitch wet the bed twice.
Pissed his bed twice. Why? Like
Drunk. They got to be drunk. That's
probably drunk.
I'm assuming
yeah.
that's how you throw up on his dick too. You drunk skank.
Are you ready?
There we go.
Another one.
My girlfriend won't get back together with me unless I agree to wear a chastity cage when she isn't around. I really miss her and I love her, but part of me thinks that is going too far.
What in the cuck? No shit, buddy. You'll have to wear a chastity cage on your tiny little dick when I'm not around. Look, man, if you're not into it, that's it. That's the end. If she doesn't say that to you and you're like, oh my God, that's actually really hot. It's not for you. Walk away. She is going to do some dirty shit to you. Probably throw up on your dick and piss your bed twice.
Right?
Fuck's
Like,
sake. People have gotten weird. I don't know what it is. To each
Yeah.
their own. We're
dude. Okay, people have gotten weird. So, sorry, but people have something with aunties here, and a lot of times it doesn't actually mean like aunt, like
your
blood
aunt,
aunt. I don't know, but I think a lot of it is like your blood uncle's wife. But anyway, that's the auntie thing here.
Another one.
I heard my auntie thinks I am really good looking and that she would sleep with me if we weren't related. And something about that just drives me wild. Who cares? Let's get it on. We're all going to die anyway, right?
Ew. You incestual fuck.
Yeah.
Stop it. And that's what I mean. All this stuff, porn has officially blurred the lines of good taste anymore. And I know that sounds crazy because we're 100% sex positive here. We do your own as long as you're not hurting anybody. But what is going on anymore? I get the whole stepbro thing, but I think people are actually starting to think about fucking their relatives. And I don't think that's a cool thing.
No!
Stop that shit. That's no. And
right?
It's almost like we've gone so far. We are so over-sexualized as a society at this point.
Right?
That now they just have to keep pushing the fucking envelope to get turned on.
Yeah, it's so messed. Okay.
We got another one.
I do. I have another one ready if you're ready.
Let's go.
Another one.
This girl expects a callback after she had diarrhea while riding me. Like, WTF. I had to clean your shit off my balls and sheets. The most you'll expect is a bill for my new sheets. Last time I hook up with a girl from a certain area.
There you go.
The comment is, my eyes. I wish I didn't read this. They're watering.
No shit. Jesus Christ. How many? Oh, that's what I mean. This area has a drinking problem.
Oh, yes.
And that is that.
Yes.
You know what? Get mad at me if
We
you want
live
to.
in the
It
north,
is fucking
and
true.
Well, there's not a lot to do up here.
Exactly. So what they do is they get blackout drunk and shit on each other. Sick bastards.
Oh, yeah, this one.
I got another.
This one is not from the confessional page. This one is just from one of the groups, the town groups, like the, community
Yeah,
group.
local community.
And it says,
Another
we live
one.
in a town called Thompson. Can anyone tell me how long it is to drive from Thompson to Manitoba?
Mm.
And then the comment is, yikes.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I commented on that. Just walk outside, you're there or something.
Yeah. Yep.
But,
All right. I got more, man.
Yeah.
Are you
here we
ready?
go. Yep.
Another one.
A certain area, guys, dick game be whack as fuck. I swear. But their tongue game, OMG. I'd like to have that black expletive again.
Oh, wow.
Now, I'm sorry. It says black fucker. I'm sorry. I'm a white girl and I shouldn't say that, but that I'm reading something from a thing.
Oh, whatever. Shut up. If anybody's upset, go fuck yourself with an iron stick.
Right? So apparently their dick game is fucked, but their tongue game is wonderful.
It's awesome when you have both, but if you don't have both, you gotta have at least one. Well, I'm assuming. Otherwise, what are you doing? You're just fumbling around down there.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I'm not sure what to do. I just smack it? I'm just gonna smack the shit out of this thing. Huh? Is that working? No?
Okay, so this one, I can't, well, I shouldn't say, I can't relate with any of them, but this one is.
Fuck, I should hope not.
This one
Another one.
Anyone else fart while they playing with theyselves, so it's like the real anal experience?
Huh? Huh? Wait. Huh? Is it male or female?
I don't know. It's a confessional
so it
page.
could be either way. I'm trying to think like what? Huh? Does anybody fart when they're playing with themselves? So it's like the anal.
The real anal experience.
But like, are they shoving something in their ass, or they're just trying to fart? Like, because I broke wind earlier, and I wasn't like, that's anal. Like, just farting.
Yeah, but you weren't playing with yourself.
I guess next time I'll put my dick on my hand and be like, oh, that's anal. I get it. I know what they were talking about now.
But
What the fuck? That's like that TikTok the other day where the girl's like, now, girls, you all know that we all tasted our period blood. Blah, blah, blah.
God.
And I think my brain broke for like 10 minutes. I was just like, what?
No, we do. I'm sorry. Maybe others do, but I've never.
But why?
Tasted,
like you just.
I've never tasted any blood, let alone period blood. Who tastes blood?
Well, yeah. Oh my God, what is that? Is it chocolate? No, that's period blood.
Yeah,
No, like what the fuck? What is? That's what I mean. Please, I hope these are mostly jokes, but they're probably not. You got another one?
Yeah.
All right. Keep doing this.
Another one.
If she's got knuckle tattoos and smells like stale bread and cheap cigarettes, she's too deadly for you, bro. For real.
Oh, wow. Why don't we go back to my place? Fuck's sakes. She's too deadly.
She's too deadly for you.
Don't do it. That's the kind of bitch that farts when she masturbates. Knuckle tat girl.
You think it's a girl that's farting while she masturbates?
I have no idea. I don't see the point in either of them.
I don't think that meant, like, I don't know, like, prove me wrong, but I don't think that many women are into anal.
Enough to play on their own? Or at least just to break wind?
Well, maybe it's just me, but I would never go there. Never. That's not, no. But men like it. Men are interested. Men are like, ooh, another hole I can play with. But I don't know. Women, prove me wrong. You're like, yeah, I like to play with my asshole?
Yeah, when you masturbate, do you tickle your butthole too? I get it, but I still don't get the farting part.
Oh no, I get. Well, yeah, like the playing with your anus while you masturbate. If that's what you like, go for it. Absolutely. It's the farting part that we're really concerned about. I'm not a anal play kind of girl. I'm honestly not a masturbation kind of girl. But I don't understand.
Yeah, me either. That's probably gonna. Maybe I'll ask TikTok later.
Right.
I'll put a poll up. I had a poll the other day. I don't know if I still got it.
All right, I'm out of confessionals. I do have one more thing to bitch about, though.
Oh, okay. 2 secs. Okay, so the other day, I put a poll out on Twitter. This stemmed from the night we were drinking and smoking and getting crazy.
Okay, yeah.
But the question was, at the end, so you go out on a date, and then you pull your date's pants down. What would be weirder, if they were wearing a diaper or a condom the entire night. And so they're...
Yeah, like you come home from the date. You know that person has not excused themselves to go to the restroom.
Right.
You've been with them.
Yeah, you've been together the entire time.
For a few hours. You know, you're on a date. So they've literally left their house prepared for the date with either a diaper on or a condom.
Just in case.
In case what?
Oh, yeah. So we watched the Jizz in My Pants video by Lonely Island. And he's like, I wear a condom just as a precaution. And so then that's where we got talking about this. I was trying to figure out where the fuck...
Yes and no, because also we were laughing so much. I said, oh my God, I'm going to pee myself. Next time we all hang out, I'm going to need to wear a diaper.
And then we just put it all together. What was weirder?
Yes. And that was how, and at the same time, you were like, oh yeah, like what would be weirder?
Yeah. So anyway, wearing the diaper won 59% of the votes.
Yeah.
I don't have the comments on here. If you head over to my Twitter at fearandmdi, FEARINNES, you can check out all the amazing comments because people were having a heyday with it.
Yeah, and people went in a really a direction I was not expecting. People went to like, what people with Crohn's disease? Like maybe they got
some people
like just in
took
case,
it serious,
like,
and then other people like just had fun with it.
Yeah, and like I was just like, whoa, like I was not expecting people to go like a medical route with it, because for me it was literally like, I've had 2 children, I've had 2 C-sections, so when I get giggling, and we were drinking, so you have to pee a lot when you're drinking alcohol, and I was laughing a lot, and we were smoking the weed too, so it was like
we were smoking the weeds.
So yeah, almost every 15 minutes I was getting up to pee, but like every time I'd start to laugh, I would like abruptly stand up, because if I didn't, there'd be a wet spot on the couch. Yeah,
exactly. All the moms know what you're talking about.
Right?
And all the drunks.
See, and that's where like I can kind of relate to the one confession that was like, I've pissed his bed twice and threw up while blowing him. Not that I've ever done that part.
Oh my.
But I have had issues with my bladder sometimes. I've never peed the bed, but you know, every now and then you laugh too much and you're like, oh, a little bit of pee came out. And that's, you know, very normal for women who have had babies and all this other stuff. But yeah.
So, and I left it vague as shit. So a lot of people were like.
Yeah, the poll was very vague.
Well, yeah, because they were like, that's disgusting, because there'd be a shitty diaper and you knew they were sitting in their shit all night. And I was like, I just said diaper.
Yeah,
I didn't
were
say
thinking
they were pissing or
but
shitting.
yeah.
I wasn't thinking anything. I was literally thinking, if you pull somebody's pants down and they're just straight up wearing a diaper, and you are not prepared for it.
We didn't say dirty diaper either. We just said diaper.
Well, yeah.
But then people went medical. People went gross. They're sitting in shit on a date. And we were like, we didn't say that.
Some people took it upon themselves to be like, my little dick wouldn't be able to keep a condom on the entire time.
Exactly, yeah. Like, my tiny little dick wouldn't be able to keep a condom on during a date. But then at the same time, there were guys that are like, oh, I could be hard for a whole date if the chick's really hot, or if you're gay, if the guy's really hot, who cares? I'm no judgment here.
All right, but I don't know. I couldn't imagine a chick pulling down someone's pants and he's already got a condom on, like, prepared.
Right? But how weirder would it be if it had a little bit of pee in it? Like because he has like a laugh too hard and pee a little problem like girls do. Just curious, you know? Maybe that's why he had it on.
I don't know if that makes it worse or not.
That little bit of pee.
So,
I don't not to say that that's a thing anyone ever has done or does do, but I just, my crazy brain.
I knew you were so funny on your Tinder profile, so I just wore this just in case. And look, little pee came out. You're so funny.
Yeah, you should be proud.
You should be proud of that.
Yeah. Don't worry, I don't want a blowy.
So yeah. So one of the things, we're working on a lot of cannabis related material because we are educators as far as I'm concerned. I work in the industry.
You are very much so, yes. I wouldn't say I am.
Yeah.
I'm just a stoner.
But you know your shit, and
I do know.
Like anybody who has ever listened to us or talked to me, man, I love weed. I really love weed. And like I've only been smoking weed for a while, but really helped me so bad. I got over a bunch of pain meds that I was on that was causing all kinds of problems in my body. And it helps with my PTSD and my anxiety and my depression and all that stuff. So I am 100% a weed advocate, but I do feel like there's a lot of misrepresentation when it comes to cannabis and that sort of thing. And that's why I'm also a bud tender, and I educate people daily on stuff. And there's constantly stuff that comes up that I can tell, like, okay, somebody told you some dumbass shit, and
like you read something stupid.
Let me help you understand what's going on. And it's funny, I don't really like reading books too much. Like, I just find them boring, but I can fucking read a book about weed, no problem, because it's so interesting. It's so interesting to me. It's such a plant. But anyway, so one of the things we're going to do is a show that we've kind of been talking about for a long time called The Highest Debate. And we're working out the general logistics of how it's going to go.
The biggest thing is we need people to either come over physically and do it with us, or through Skype or whatever.
To figure out how to set up remote.
But actually show up. Like, we need 4 to 6 people.
Yeah.
At the least, like the more the merrier. But you know what I mean? Like, we need people to agree to do it, and we
put
haven't
time
really
in and put the effort in.
and like we need people that are stoners and gonna come and get high with us, and then do a debate. So yeah, it's gonna be cool.
So yeah, but it's not gonna be like super realistic shit. Like,
oh no, it's gonna be funny, silly shit.
Exactly. So one of them could have essentially been that debate on what would have been weirder, the diaper or the condom. And then we've got a few other ideas that we're working on. Mm-hmm. I'm going to throw one out here now. This might end up being one of the first episodes. I'm not sure, but it got discussed the other day. If you were suddenly given the opportunity to go back in time,
oh my God,
the only place you could go is to the orphanage, or not the orphanage. I don't know why I said that. The nursery where Adolf Hitler is as a baby, plus 19 other babies. So there's 20 babies in this nursery. And so essentially you're given the chance to go back and murder Adolf Hitler as a baby.
Yeah.
But the caveat is you don't know which baby is Adolf.
So you have to kill them all.
So essentially you have to kill 20 babies in order to be the person that kills Adolf Hitler and essentially erases that whole thing.
It was barehanded, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, you had to choke the kid.
But that's not something you really debate. Like, you'd have to word it a whole lot differently. Like, the way we were talking about it, the whole barehandedness and all this other stuff.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's not a debate topic, because that's the thing. If we're going to do it, we have to do it like a debate. It has to be something that can have a pro and a con. So it would be more like, it wouldn't be a, would you do it? Yes. Or would you not do it? No. It would have to be pros and cons of doing it.
Well, yeah, and that's what I mean. You'd have to have fun with it and break it down, because essentially you would have to choke out or kill 20 babies. But that's not counting the fact that maybe, that's not counting the fact that nurses might walk in, then you got to murder a nurse. How many of them can you get through in the time? Would you get tired after, say, 10 babies, and then you got to take a break and maybe get a sandwich? But not all of them are going to be
boys.
Oh, yeah, that could wean it out.
You know what I mean? But that's again not a debate topic.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But you make it into one.
Exactly.
But anyway, if you were given the chance to go back and do that, but essentially you would have to murder X amount more
children,
would you do it? And whatever. I'll probably throw up a poll or something later and see if people actually want to answer it or not. But so that's some of the stuff that we are currently just kind of working on and trying to get through some stuff.
Talking about.
And then speaking of cannabis, one thing I wanted to talk a little bit about is the local Canada Post here has recently, last month,
laid the smack down.
100%. So I noticed there was a lot more new people coming in the store that we had never seen before, and I was just like,
the local legal.
Yeah. I was like, well,
slinger.
What's the sitch? And so one of the guys was like, well, actually, the local fucking Canada Post has seized over 10,000 packages of cannabis.
They got this new X-ray machine, I guess.
Yeah, they've got an X-ray machine and all this kind of stuff, and so
all they're looking for is like gray market. Like
all they're really
BC.
looking for is shit from BC. If it's coming from British Columbia, it got confiscated.
It went. If it's coming from British Columbia, it went through the X-ray machine, and then if it looked anything like it could have been weed, it was confiscated, or any kind of paraphernalia.
Yeah.
Or shrooms got confiscated too.
So yeah,
Magic
so then
mushrooms.
there was people that are saying their vitamins and stuff were getting taken, and I don't even.
Yeah, but why do you order vitamins from BC?
Yeah,
That's sketchy
that's
as
weird.
shit, man.
I don't know what the hell that means, but either way, so be on the lookout if you're trying to order in up here, because these fucking narcs are all over it, and I don't get it.
It's better to just buy it
definitely,
legal,
yeah,
man. There's
like
no risk.
Yeah, and at this point, with the prices of cannabis, it's pretty much on par with the gray market, and you know what you're getting, and blah blah blah. And I know there's a lot of great places out there. I don't give a shit. I'm not asking about that. I'm just saying, be safe, and you never know what you're getting. And then even these people that have come back, had to come to us because they needed a fix and they had nothing. They're coming back to us now because they realize the prices have gone down. Because originally, when the legal market opened, it was fucking trash.
Yeah, prices were crazy.
Like, these stupid cunts were like, we're going to fight the gray market. Is that why yours are triple the fucking price? Good job fighting, dipshits. You don't know how that works. But they've definitely lowered all the prices and stuff. But it's so crazy. And so there was like all kinds of people that were fighting it, because some people, it was actually medical cannabis that was coming through, and they would have to fucking like essentially go and try to fight about it. But yeah, so they've had to fight to try to get that shit back. And a bunch of the people whose shit got confiscated, they also got a letter saying that everything's being forwarded off to the RCMP, and there's a good chance you're going to be charged later after the fact.
That's insanity.
Fuck off. And that's what I mean. Like, why? I get it. I get that they're trying to protect us, but at the same time, like, what do you give a shit? Like, Mr. Canada Post person, like, what do you care if somebody wants to smoke some weed? Like, fuck off.
And they're all so proud of themselves, like posting on the community page, woohoo, we confiscated this much. And then people are like, good job.
Yeah,
fuck you.
Way to get that off the
fucking
street.
Weed, man.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean. And that's the thing. I've had a lot of people that I've talked to lately that are like, I don't drink anymore. I only do this, because a lot of people, especially in this area,
alcohol is so bad, man.
It's so bad. And like,
every now and then,
all they want to do is fight.
Drinks, but fuck, it's bad.
Most people, all they do is they get drunk and they want to fight.
They fight, yeah, it's terrible.
When I get high, fighting is the last thing I want to do.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah, it's all about boning or eating.
And chilling and relaxing.
Yeah, just fucking vibing. But yeah, so I don't know. So that's just something I want to talk about, because it's so crazy to think, like, and I get it, whatever, Canada Post, technically government, that's what government's supposed to do. It's just narky, and I don't like it. But that's just me.
Fuck them.
Yeah. What about you? Got any more notes?
I do. I got one more.
What is it?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Pissed right the fuck off.
Okay, what happened?
Fuck this Manitoba government, man.
Oh, here we go.
You want to know?
I want to know.
My latest kick in the guts?
Yes.
Jury duty.
Jury duty, blackmail, chain letter.
Man. Seriously? I opened the mail last week. Jury duty. And they don't have to do jury selection anymore.
Yeah, that's it. That was the thing. It wasn't selection.
Number this, and you must appear at this date for this court. Like, I even have the court case number or whatever. Not that I could do anything with it, but like, court, show up this day, and I'm like, no.
Well, yeah, because originally you're like, I don't think I can do this because you got a lot of your own stuff.
And well, yeah, like I have, and you know, it's not a secret. I don't know if it was ever a secret. I wanted to say it's not a secret anymore, but I don't know if it ever really was. I had a rough upbringing. My parents were not nice. I was abused mentally, physically, and I had a lot of crazy shit go on in my life. And the last 6 months or so, I've kind of been trying to dedicate myself to repairing some of those wounds and you know, or trying anyway. And that's the biggest thing is to try, and you know, tell myself that I'm worth trying and worth putting effort in and all that stuff. So I've really been trying to, you know, build myself up and tell myself I'm worth it and all this stuff, because I was beaten down a lot as a kid, and you know, I'm doing my makeup more and posting photos, and you know, and I'm trying to be okay with people giving me compliments and stuff, because that's really difficult for me. But yeah, so I just really don't think going to a court case or a trial that could be about abuse. It could be about, you know, so many different types of abuse. I've been, I was subjected to things way too young. You know, I was abused a lot as a child, as a teenager. So
the last thing you want to do is go through and then rehash all of that.
Exactly. And, you know, maybe nightmares will start again and all this other stuff. So, yeah, I actually have already gone to my doctor and given her the paperwork. She's going to fill it out, and I don't have to do it. But holy fuck, like, seriously?
Well, yeah,
off.
like, how crazy is that? I didn't even, like, I knew that it happened still, but it was so rare. Like, I don't think I knew anyone that had ever gone through it.
I told my social worker, I was like, I didn't even vote. And she was like, you don't have to anymore. She was like, you have a Manitoba health card and you have a Manitoba license, and that's all they need now. And I'm like, fuck her.
Jesus, no shit, eh?
But anyway.
Yeah, well,
that was my last complaint for this episode.
No, that's all good. and yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a ton of show notes because I don't know.
I thought we had quite a few.
No, we've done well. I like that we've got a new segment, the confession segment. I'm gonna try to put a sound bed or something in there later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and edit my notes and get rid of the old ones and then start taking more screenshots. But
absolutely, that's gonna be a nice thing, and we can definitely talk about that with guests because they're not ready for that.
No, absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll just call it confession time or something like that, and we'll keep that going.
Community confessions.
Ooh, I like it.
Community confessions.
Welcome to Community Confessions. All right.
I like it.
So MDI, if people want to see stuff from you on the interwebs, where can they go?
If you would like to find me on the Instagram, I am at The Real MDI. And if you'd like to find me on TikTok, you can find me at Creating with MDI. And that's about it.
That's pretty much, those are yours, yeah.
Facebook I keep for more personal, and then I don't have anything else.
Nah, that's okay. The show is on Facebook, facebook.com/fearandmdi, because they won't let me use Twat FM.
Understandable.
Fucking Zuckerberg. But anyway, yeah, I mean, we don't do a ton of stuff on that. The majority, if you want it, go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Twat FM. If you want to see my Instagram, it's at fearinnis. Same with on Twitter, although I don't go on a bunch. I'm starting to actually go back into Twitter a little bit more.
Oh, yeah, I do have Twitter as well, but I don't really use it.
No, don't worry about it. Find her on Instagram and TikTok. Same with, if you look up at Canadian Trash Gaming on TikTok, that's my current account until I'm sure I get banned at some point for something. But yeah, you can go check that out. Yeah, and all that good things. Everything's in the show notes. Just click down below or whatever you're doing. And yeah, check it out. If you give us a 5-star rating or whatever, screenshot it, tag me, let me know. I'll read it out and give you a shout out and stuff. But yeah, like MDI said earlier, if you do have a show that you'd like to come on and chat, or have us over on your show to chat, or we can do cross and do a dual show, and then we'll just cut it in half and both put it out. Which is an interesting way. We're just getting back into it, man. Like I said, we've been doing this since 2013. And not that it like wears on you, but life does. And so it just kind of adds up. But we've done a lot of shit, and I'm looking forward to getting back at it, and a lot of stuff coming. So make sure you subscribe and follow on all the things, because you never know where we're going to post.
If you will.
Absolutely, man. Until then, keep toking, keep smoking. That's Twat FM, bitch.